Welcome to the TaviRadio
SatAM podcast.
I'm your host, Lycan Jones, the wolfman himself. With me is...
Your other host, TaviRadio SatAM. The first one died, so I'm going to call him. Let's talk about jacking in for a good cause.
Tell me about I know we're 2 months behind. In fact, we're going to go into March now, but how was Dick Destroy December? How was No Nut November and Dick Destroy December?
Well, everybody knows that in No Nut November, we had fools going up in the skies. Fools that figured out how to ascend to Super Saiyan, even though they're not even Saiyans.
Hold on, I got a question. Is the only reason Goku learns how to do Ultra Instinct is because he hasn't jacked it in a while?
Yeah, what do you think in Mastered Ultra Instinct to his wife?
Oh, does that mean the reason Vegeta can't go into it is because he gets it on the regular from Bulma?
Probably.
Damn, Goku's
too dumb to do it. I'm not sure how Chi-Chi even...
She tricks him, we know that already. I told you.
Who knows how Goten was made? Pretty fair.
No, he's only done it twice, as far as I know. Once to make Gohan, once to make Goten. I don't know what Chi-Chi does in the meantime to get her rocks off.
Well, first of all, they live in a pretty small house.
Oh my god, they do.
Like literally, look, thanks for to Mr. Satan and Mr. Satan. Thanks to Mr. Satan and Gohan marrying Videl pretty dang fast, mind you.
I saw a figure. I saw one of your sexy Dragon Ball figures of a character that I wish they would not have made one for.
Was it Pan?
No, but very close. It was Videl. And it's not like they showed anything, but they made her bike shorts too tight. That's all the fan service you get from that figure. But it's also like the high school age Videl from when we first see her.
Oh, you should even do Battle of the Gods Videl. Actually,
no, but I mean, at the same time, the same company has also made bunny costume Bulma, which has her bending her spine in an impossible way.
Sounds like what cosplayers try to do anyway.
No, they are. Are you kidding me? Nigiri's been trying to do that thing for a long time now. I think she's trying to create a bionic spine in order to do the boob and butt pose.
Listen up, we already got bionic arms that are pretty successful to say. Then I think we're pretty close.
I'm still planning on getting that Launch figure though, because Launch is my girl. You know, actually, there's one.
I found out that Launch actually did appear in the Boo Saga. She's a truck driver now.
Nice.
But
that's my girl.
That's all we're gonna see.
We can still dream about our dragon baseball idea. Toriyama, have you gotten that yet? At us on Tav's Twitter, please.
Yeah, Wolfman don't got no Twitter anymore.
Yeah, fuck you guys. You ruined everything.
You did this. Everything you touch is ruined. Turns to ruin.
Dinkelberg, do you want to give my wife a congratulatory hand touch? Everything I touch dies! Timmy's dad's first thought is, I'm going to kill Dinkelberg by having my wife touch him.
Why is it always a classic thing to have a rivalry with a rivalry?
Do you know how many people I've killed and have been killed by on TF2 whose name is Dinkelberg's trademark?
Yeah, Butch Hartman will kill him if it's not trademark. Trademark, not registered.
I got a question. When Butch Hartman plays TF2, what gamer tag do you think he goes by? Dinkelberg, or what's most likely? What do you think he goes by?
The Heartman himself. Heartman.
Butch.
The Heartman. Butch the Heartman.
Butch the Heart Foundation Man.
I don't know.
Wait. Or Butch the Hitman Heartman. Wait, Butch the Hit Heartman. What sounds better, Butch the Hitman Heartman or Butch the Hit Heartman?
Butch the Hit Heartman.
Yeah, because it makes sense. Because Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yeah.
Butch the Hit Heartman.
Exactly. But anyway.
What about Hit Butch Hartman?
I just thought about this combination of Butch Hartman and the character Hit from Dragon Ball Super.
Nice.
Literally Butch Hartman like his body, but it has Butch Hartman's face on it.
No, okay, so do you think he goes by the Hartman himself? But if he has to go by a cartoon, one of his beloved cartoon characters, who do you think he'll go by? Do you think he'll go by...
Dinkelberg the Troll. Come on.
Okay, if he's not trolling, who do you think he'll go by?
Probably go by Danny Phantom.
Hey, you know what? What's your opinion on Danny Phantom, real quick?
I liked season 1 and 2.
How do you think... What about the last part?
No.
Do you think he dropped the ball with the ending?
Well, here's the thing. He kind of like... He kind of stopped. He kind of like left. He kind of left the show, and in general, like
that was his baby, though.
It was his baby, but he wanted to move on. I think
you fool! You don't leave.
You left the Garfield shitpost community. Your baby.
Hold on. Let me finish this before we talk about that, and then immediately dodge that question. Butch, Butch, you do not make 2 good seasons and then leave the third season, the final season, in the hands of amateurs so you can go make Tough Puppy.
No, he was working on like Fairly Odd Parents Poof stuff.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Blech. Is this before they added the dumb dog and Chloe?
Yeah.
Do you think that's the lowest point?
The dog's pretty low, but I think Chloe had potential.
Now, as for what I did, fuck you, let's talk about Robert Rodriguez. You're a homeboy, Tav. You've had a lot of deep thoughts, a lot of...
Well, I grew up with like the Spy Kids trilogy, and then I saw the inception of Machete, and then I saw Once Upon a Time in the...
Wait, did you ever watch Sin City?
I didn't... You showed me Sin City once.
Okay.
And then you also...
I know you're not...
Once Upon a Time in the West. What was the one with Johnny Depp? Once Upon a Time in the West?
In Mexico.
Once
Upon a Time in the West is Sergio Leone's other masterpiece.
I'm sorry. No, then I saw Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
By the way, that dude, Sergio Leone, only made masterpieces, actually. Like, he made the Dollars trilogy, which are all great and pretty much peak with the last one, which is The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Then he followed that up with Once Upon a Time in the West. Then he followed that up with Duck You Sucker, which is a lesser work, but still fun in its own right. And then he ended his career with a movie that's been butchered many times, but still maintains its status as a masterpiece, which is Once Upon a Time in America, in which Robert De Niro and James Woods are mobsters in the U.S., and maybe this all takes place in an opium fever dream.
I kind of want to see that now.
It's really good, and it's hard to find. You have to watch the ultimate print of it. I can't remember where it is. Anyways, so Rodriguez, you've seen the Spy Kids movies. You've seen Sin City.
I've seen all 4 of them. Technically.
Have you seen both Machetes?
I've seen first Machete. I didn't bother with the second one.
Okay.
I knew it was
have you seen Planet Terror? His portion in Grindhouse.
No, I did not see Planet Terror, but I did see I saw Sin City, the 4 Spy Kids movies.
Once Upon a Time in the Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, what about The Faculty?
No.
From Dusk Till Dawn, the one where Quentin Tarantino and George Clooney are brothers who fight who go into a bar that is actually inhabited by vampires.
Sounds like a comic you made up.
The fuck?
Actually, no. Wait, that was one of the comments you made.
I did.
The one where your Batsona and your owl friend go to the bar.
Oh, that's pretty close, but they're not vampires. We just wail on a bunch of guys, including the Terminator, who's a rabbit in this one.
Tell me Arnold Schwarzenegger would be the rabbit?
Yeah.
Or would be a rabbit?
It was my joke.
He wouldn't be a wiener dog because that's the German national. That's a German.
What about Doberman Pinscher? Look, man, get off my back.
I like wiener dogs, man.
It's because your dog is half wiener dog.
He's also a Yorkie and a cuck.
How many times do you have to get cucked by your dog?
Alright, guys, I have a serious problem. My dog's 7 years old, and he's still trying to he's still trying to bad hug my leg. Okay. He'll literally look at me and give me puppy dog eyes in attempts of bad hugging my leg. I thought you had to cut
I
my
need to
own
get my
cock.
rocks off, Tav.
Pretty much.
I haven't been neutered.
I mean,
I need to get the sucks, son.
I probably should have done that years ago. I'm pretty sure it's too late for him now.
No, you can still get it, but it's just. It
What's
would be very sad. It would be very sad. He would live the rest of his 8 years, like.
The fool's not 8 years. No, he's 9. That dog's 9.
6 years. Most dogs have to be 15. I don't want to put an expiration date on their dog. I mean, what do you have? Another solid 8 years?
No, maybe.
At the rate you're going?
Maybe 7.
They're being generous. I'm being generous. Anyways, so what are your thoughts on Robert Rodriguez? You've had this on your mind for a while. I know when I kidnapped you the other day and put you in my trunk, you were you were raving and ranting about him, and I just want to get a better understanding of what you were trying to say.
I'm trying to say that Spy Kids 3D.
Because you passed out when I opened it up, It was for your birthday party, which I realized was ahead of schedule by a couple months. Surprise!
You know you can't surprise me like that got a heart condition.
Ted, your heart. What about
What
it?
about it? I'll just.
You can't yell so much. Your blood pressure. Okay, so Rod, let's. Okay,
Right.
we keep it.
Alright, my favorite Robert Rodriguez movie of all time is Spy Kids 3 Game Over. 3D Game Over. My bad.
Okay.
Gotta add that 3D part.
Why?
It's just too fucking ridiculous to be an actual thing a grown man made up. Shark Boy and Lava Girl being co-written by his
Son Rocket.
by Son Rocket. I can see that, but this grown ass man made a concept of a kids movie where George
Clooney's the president of the United States.
Where George Clooney's the president of the United States, and the main villain is Sylvester Stallone, who at one point plays a hippie, a general, and a
I
scientist.
forgot that he had a whole bunch of. Here's the thing, that's actually a reference to something else.
But
You know the guy who plays. You know the guy who plays Ernest in the Ernest movies, like Ernest Goes to Jail and Ernest Scared Silly or Stupid.
What if Ernest came home?
Well, he's dead. He can't come home.
Ernest
That's
goes to
why
heaven.
that's why the wiener dog and that's why the slinky dog in Toy Story doesn't talk anymore, because that's his voice actor.
What if so are we gonna see Ernest goes to heaven or Ernest goes to hell? Ernest ends up in purgatory.
Look, man, I kind of like him, so I hope he goes to heaven. He was a good dude. Also, that's your didn't you tell me one time that your uncle loves those movies?
Yeah.
Which is weird. He enjoys them. Like you said one time that he would go to video stores or libraries to seek them out to rent them.
Yeah.
And he just watches them at home by himself.
Also, Spy Kids 3D.
Oh wait, but
single-handedly.
let me finish
brought
this
back-
tangent though about Sylvester Stallone. So what he was doing. There's a non-Ernest movie with that actor, I guess doing a parody of another character that he plays or something. But part of it is that this character has multiple personalities that manifest themselves as these hallucinations that give him advice, all played by him in various outfits.
But he had Sylvester Stallone do it.
Yeah.
And at some point, George Clooney turns into Sylvester Stallone.
And also Ricardo Montalban, who's in a wheelchair, and then gets the best video game avatar, fights him. Also, hold on. Not only that, So in this movie, Antonio Banderas' dad is Ricardo Montalban, Mexican actor Ricardo Montalban.
How sick would that be if you were in a movie and Ricardo Montalban was your dad? Con!
Yeah, so... By the way, Antonio Banderas is Spanish, which again is just which is kind of feeds into the whole American we can't tell the difference between Spaniards.
Is it sad that when I think about Antonio Banderas, I think about that scene where Puss and Donkey are singing "Viva la Vida Loca"?
God, he made a whole solo movie for that character, and then William
which had
Shatner
potential.
voiced a knockoff for him.
That movie had potential.
Yeah. But anyways, so in this movie, Antonio Banderas tells his dad, played by Ricardo Montalban, "Dad, don't go in the video game. I know you want to go because you have this weird vendetta against the toy maker."
I like how you remembered the main villain.
Yeah, because it's Stallone. It's Stallone. Yeah. So Dad, I know you have this like vendetta against Stallone, but don't go in there, please.
And then his
Okay, son, I won't go in there.
And then his grandson summons him.
And he's like, and then Junie's like, Grandpa, I need your help. I know you know the toy maker better than I do.
Okay.
Sweet, you're doing exactly what I wanted, Junie.
I can't remember the name of the girl, but I remember the
Carmen.
name of the boy. Oh yeah, Carmen and Junie.
And then, hold on, it gets better. And then he goes in and he's like, oh, look at me, I have this amazing body now. And then Secret is like, Grandpa, aren't you going to help me? Yeah, but I have... Look, Junie, this is personal. For a long time, I wanted to defeat the toy maker who left me paralyzed. Oh yeah, that's why... Wait, hold on. That's exactly why he hates Stallone. He crippled him.
But now he doesn't hate Stallone and wants to chase a butterfly, but it turns out the butterfly is actually the camera that Stallone's watching him from. So it leads to a moment where Ricardo Montalban's looking at a butterfly very angrily.
Yep. So, and then Clooney becomes Stallone,
which leads to Clooney doing a Stallone impression. And then,
hold on. Do you think all these high-profile actors are willing to pretty much vamp it up for?
No, I'm
Rodriguez because he pays him a lot, or do you think Rodriguez has something on them? He's like, you better work for me, Clooney, or else I'll tell.
I'm pretty sure, because first of
all, or do you
all,
think they're just such good friends that they're willing to work with them all the time?
I think because of, like, I imagine Rodriguez first of all tells him his idea, like, okay, he's like, Clooney, how does he talk?
I don't know. He just sounds like a regular dude.
Clooney, got this idea for a kids movie. It's gonna be the third Spy Kids movie. Do you want to be the president?
Only, like, I thought we were going to make From Dusk Till Dawn 2.
Later. But do you want to be the president?
Hell yeah. I'll never get this opportunity elsewhere.
Alright, but at the end of your role, you gotta do a Sylvester Stallone impression.
I have waited my whole life for this.
Alright, Stallone, do you want to play the main villain, who is this guy called the Toy Maker, who has different personalities, and he's the arch nemesis of Ricardo Montalban? Okay.
Hell, I made Staying Alive. I know. I put John Travolta in gym shorts and made him writhe around in an oiled up body. I got no shame.
All right, Ricardo.
Also, wait. Oh, I also made Rhinestone and Stop When My Mom Will Shoot with a Spaghetti. Okay. I also made Cobra, where there's a scene where I'm at a police station and I'm at my office, right? And I get a pizza, and then I take a pair of scissors and I just cut the tip off, and then I eat the pizza.
Why?
It was my idea, you know. Technically, I ghost directed that movie. Yeah.
Okay, Montalban, do you want to be?
I also made Rocky 4 and Rocky 5 with that character Tommy Gun.
Wait a minute. I just remember that Rocky 4 he gives Mickey an AI robot that gives him the suck.
No, that's Polly.
He gives
Mick dies in the third one.
My bad.
Because Mr. T shoves him and he like Mick's already like a decrepit old man.
Yeah, he gives Polly an AI robot that gives him the suck or something.
Yeah. Also, 4 is when Apollo dies.
Brutally, by the way.
Because Rocky's too much of a puss to throw in the towel, and he regrets it. Again, something that's covered in Creed. He feels guilty about Apollo, and he doesn't want to do the same thing with
Creed. Is such a serious movie. Can you in the Rocky lore? Then that means Ivan Drago and
Creed 2 actually.
I know.
Ivan Drago's coming back for Creed 2.
That means Polly's AI robot still exists in this universe.
Polly was buried with his AI robot.
Probably.
By the way, that scene where Rocky goes to the graves of like his wife and Polly is very sad, and the fact that he has a chair, it's like hidden in a tree that he pulls down and he like reads the paper to them. Also, the fact that his son isn't around anymore, he's just like, oh, he moved to Canada with his girlfriend, you know, and now I still run my restaurant. My brother Frank Stallone. I mean, like this croon. You think Frank Stallone still shows up as that crooner? Frank Stallone needs a job. He can't do Tim and Eric videos all the time.
We'll see about that in Creed 2.
Hush my daughter, I got something to say to you.
I like that the mention of Robert Rodriguez approaching Stallone has led us into discussing the lore of Rocky and Creed.
Okay.
bet to Stallone.
All right, so okay.
Imagine
Stallone has no shame, so he'll say yes.
Imagine Rodriguez just comes up to people, tells them this idea for a movie, and they're like,
Junie, kid who plays Junie, you're not doing anything.
Literally, apparently being a kid actor in a Robert Rodriguez movie is a fucking dream come true.
Yeah, I mean, look at Taylor Lautner. He was Shark Boy, son.
And then look at him. He was a swole wolfman. How do you feel about him being a swole wolfman in the Twilight movies, and him never getting anything? He got cut by a vampire.
He also imprinted on a baby he said he was going to marry in the future.
How do you feel about all that?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me ask my girlfriend.
What?
Caitlin, how do you feel about Taylor Lautner being Edward? I mean, being
swole wolfman.
Wolf Swoleman.
In the Twilight movies?
Yes, we're talking about Twilight because we talked about Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and then we brought up that's Taylor Lautner as a Shark Boy. Then he grew up. Okay, so you liked him.
Yeah.
How do you what the fuck is up with the last movie or / last book when he imprints on Bella and Edward's child and says he's gonna grow up to marry her or something?
Well,
It's kind of weird, right?
Not really. Like.
He never ages,
Yeah.
does he?
Well, she doesn't. She ages really fast. So.
Oh yeah.
She by the time like I can't remember how fast she ages, but she's really like a year is probably like a month. So she ages fast, so it's all right.
Is it a vampire themed universe?
I think it is. Well, actually, I don't know because she's half human, half.
Well, but
I figure-
isn't Bella a vampire though now?
Yeah.
So she should be full vampire then.
Well, no, because she was half human when she was made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Conceived. You're thinking
Yeah.
of the
Well,
word
I
conceived.
wasn't gonna say conceived.
Okay.
But yeah, when she was conceived, she was half human, or she was human.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's
I'm
that.
like Edward.
Okay. Well, now I guess that's all we need to know about Twilight for this episode. Thanks for listening. No, seriously. Okay. So he convinces that. Then I
Also
guess but I guess I mean, if you think about it, every actor
Was it the girl who played Carmen was Lava Girl or no?
No,
Was it
it's a different girl. I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know what happened to her anymore.
God, she had no career after that, sadly.
Neither did Junie. What the hell's he doing?
Living off that Spy Kid money.
I know.
I know Carmen. Had
Alex Vega, the girl who plays Carmen, shows up in Machete as one of Sofia Vergara's henchwomen, and because she's an adult now, she gets to show up in like a leather-studded bikini because fuck it, she's an adult now.
Although,
And you cucks waited for this.
I think even as a kid, I never found her attractive.
She's all right.
But anyway, there is a scene in the beginning of that movie though, where it's Junie and a baby in like a little baby Selena Gomez having this scene where it looks like it's.
Are you talking about the water park scene?
It looks like kids trying to imitate like a grown up. It's like when you make home movies with your friends.
That's what that is. Like, actually, can I tell you something? I would watch an entire movie where it was just Junie being like a private detective solving stupid, like, pretty much just solving like really stupid things, like the case of the water park.
Also,
making chump change. By the way, doesn't his piggy bank get wrecked when he goes to buy that video game?
Yeah.
How did you feel as a kid seeing that? Do you think Junie should have deserved better?
Also,
Junie doesn't work for that spy organization. He got what's the word? Disillusioned by it and went solo.
Yeah.
Where he slums it as a private eye making chump change.
Which is a pretty that concept alone, which is why I've always liked Junie because I always liked Junie even as a kid. He was a pretty cool character.
One thing I want to say about Spy Kids, though, is once I think about it, every actor who shows up to play a goofy character, like Bill Paxton, rest his soul, as a Dingster, I think they all had fun. Why else would you show up to play a character named the Dingster if you couldn't ham it up, Bill? I saw you.
Also, it was like a quick 5-minute cameo. I literally bet that
God run the Dingster this time.
I bet Rodriguez found Bill Paxton in the street. He's like, hey, Hey, I'm filming a movie right now. You want to make a cameo?
Hell yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Alright, put on this suit. Yeah.
Wait. Are you asking me to play my big Texas tycoon guy?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Alright. I need you to go in front of the green screen, pretend like you're flying in, throw this umbrella down, and...
I brought my own flying umbrella. Are you kidding me?
Perfect.
Bill, we have CGI.
I'm not
Wait, isn't the Dinksters like, hold on. Is the Dinkster the dad of the girl with the pigtails though? Or
the Deanster was the dude who owned the. He was the father. I think he was the father of like Selena Gomez's character because she wondered why her water park was closed, and then Junie's like, "I'll tell you why. It's winter. No one goes to water parks in the winter."
Well, here's all this money.
Even then, because he's a kid, literally he's working for other kids, so they don't have money either. They give him like a few quarters.
Thanks.
Also,
good enough for me.
Also, mind you, Junie lives in like this magic tree house.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the books.
By the way,
it's a different story.
Robert Rodriguez would visit magic tree houses again in his movie. I want to call it Holes, but it's not Holes. It's Shorts. Did you never watch Shorts?
Oh, yeah.
About the kid with like, there's like some magic, some rock falls from space and it grants wishes and just everything goes fucking bananas in their hometown.
Yeah, I remember that one. I forget he made that.
But anyways, I think the biggest thing we got out of Spy Kids though is his pioneering of an entire green screen environment.
Also, Spy Kids really brought back like 3D.
Yeah, they helped bring it back. Also, Latino families had, like, these cool, fun family hero movies to look up to. James Bond, but with kids, and they're Mexican, and there's all these, like, Mexican, like, family jokes that we'll only get. Hell yeah.
Like how the secret password in the first movie was Carmen's full name, which is super long.
But, to be fair, like, here's the thing. Like, it's stuff like that is the reason why, like, audiences, specifically Latino ones, still, like, throw their money at Robert Rodriguez and why he has his own channel. El Rey Network?
Hey, listen, if Oprah Winfrey can have her own channel, then why can't Robert Rodriguez?
Exactly.
Why can't Stallone have his own channel?
Are you kidding me? Do you think I want to watch Rambo 3, the one where he fights a tank in the desert and he wins? By rolling around in front of it?
No, I literally just imagine the Oprah show, but with Stallone, he has weird guests on.
What if it's Oprah, but instead it's Stallone, and it's the characters from his alter egos from Spy Kids TD?
That would be entertaining as hell to watch. Today I have my guest, my
panel of judges. We got a real problem here. We got somebody calling in with a problem at home. Go ahead, caller. You're on the show. Yes, Stallone. Yes, Sly. My problem is my brother. He thinks the dope, and I need help. He's eating all the chocolate milk. And take it easy. Let's go to my panel of experts. General guy. Well, seems the problem here is that you're not being disciplinary enough on him. No, man, the way that you gotta do is you gotta be more, calm about it,
Approaching with...
That's it, I'm done with this fucking bit.
No.
Let's move on. Okay, let's move on.
Like in Jones, that's an impression of Stallone doing impressions of himself.
I'm gonna kill
Stalloneception.
Check me, I'm like in Jones, I'm the wolfman himself. Now I've completely incepted me, because I've done me doing a Stallone impression, doing me.
Can we just get Stallone to play?
Can we get Stallone on the podcast?
All right. We're gonna move into this side tangent for like a minute. The tatty face meal boy dream team Hollywood movie stars.
Oh yeah, who? You mean your Dreamcast?
Yeah.
Who would you get to play you?
Alfred Molina.
That is a good choice. I like Alfred a lot, actually. He was Doc Ock.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was Diego Rivera in the Freedom movie.
Mm-hmm. No, because I want.
He's a good actor. I like him a lot.
But he has to ham it up like he did with Doc Ock.
You mean where he talks to his tentacles?
Yes.
the word that Alfred nicknamed Harry, Larry. Sorry, Mo, Larry, and Curly.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll get Stallone to be you.
Okay.
But we won't even. You won't be CGI. You will literally be Stallone in a wolf
Oh,
suit.
you know what? We missed out. If we made this movie a few years earlier,
It would have been CGI.
no, we could have had Robin Williams because he's hairy enough to play me.
I'm pretty sure we can talk something out.
He's dead.
He was a genie. It was just that I found the genie in a jar. No, if we were going way far back, I would get Robin Williams to be the genie in the jar. I mean, he's played a woman before.
Oh, hello!
One of his best movies.
You really like Mrs. Doubtfire?
I think it was good.
I think it's fun.
My favorite movie of his is Good Morning Vietnam.
Yeah, it's pretty good. My favorite one is either The Fisher King.
Is that the one where like he's down on his luck?
He's a bum.
Or was he the bum?
Well, he's a bum and he thinks he's a knight on a quest.
Yeah.
Where he teams up with Jeff Bridges.
Who's down on his luck?
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
He's a down on his luck DJ because his Howard Sterning pretty much convinced a man who was mentally unstable to go into a yuppie cafe and shoot everyone, which resulted in the death of Robin Williams' wife.
That was pretty dark.
Yeah, and that's still pretty fucking prevalent now.
Howard Stern, how many shootings have you caused? Come on. But anyway, back to the cast.
Shit. Hey, Howard, fess up.
Who would you have to play Jod?
How about Jean-Claude Van Damme? But Expendables 2 Van Damme.
So Swole Van Damme?
Jean Valjean.
So Jean-Claude Van Damme when he's back to being swole again.
He's always been swole. He's not Steven Seagal who.
No, I'd rather get Jod. I'd rather get Steven Seagal be Jod. They're both Eastern European.
No, they're not. Steven Seagal's American.
No, Mom.
Yeah, he's American. I was going to tell you he's like half Japanese or some shit like that. Half Japanese and half Cherokee.
Okay. Never mind. Yeah, we'll get Jean-Claude Van Damme to be Jod. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No. It's too late. Steven Seagal is Jod.
Can we get Busta Rhymes?
Mm-hmm.
We'll get Busta Rhymes to be
himself.
Busta Rhymes is the guest star in that Mule Boy. So it's only a short cameo.
Come on, you're plotting out entire Mule Boy Meal reviews portrayed by real actors.
Yeah. But Busta Rhymes is himself.
But if it were produced by a shitty B-movie studio like Canon.
Yeah.
Okay. McDonald's is coming back.
With
the sauce again. They're delivering, I think, like 2 million packets to nationwide.
Even our little store?
Hell no! Are you kidding me? You're gonna go there and pull Pickle Rick.
No, I'll be like, so you got the sauce, and they say no. I'll be like, okay, I'll just take some ranch then.
Can I get a Shamrock Shake instead?
Sure.
Those are back, by the way.
They are back now?
Shamrock Shakes are back.
Finally, some justice around here.
Hold on. We're not sponsored by McDonald's, but hey, McDonald's, if you want to sponsor us, we will happily plug away for Shamrock Shakes. And you can sweeten the deal if you bring back the McRib, son.
All right, I'll tell you what, McDonald's. Here's my deal. Give me some Shamrock Shakes. I'll endorse you, and then send me a box full of your ranch packets.
Hold on. Shamrock Shakes. Okay, you'll get me this way. Shamrock Shakes, McRib, make the original chicken sandwich a permanent menu item. Because the idea of a bun, pickles, special sauce on a crispy chicken patty, that's heaven to me right there, son. Also, tell your guys at my branch, not to over toast the stale buns you guys use, please. Also, bring back Mac tonight so we can get rid of stupid Moon Man.
That's something I want to address on the podcast. Quit calling him Moon Man. Quit making him racist. He's a wholesome family figure that just wanted you to eat McDonald's for dinner, which all you fucking degenerates eat anyway because you guys are fucking poor like I am, who eat McDonald's for dinner. Quit making him racist. He is a good, wholesome family figure. He was just singing about McDonald's and eating tonight. When the light hits. Exactly.
That spotlight.
Listen up. For the Vaporwave art.
Something.
For Vaporwave.
Back tonight.
For vaporwave and future funk artists, keep using him. He's fine. You know, he kind of suits the tone. But for all you racists out there, stop.
You guys tweeting out peep memes?
I don't want.
Are you guys an
First of all-
r/Donald? The Donald, leave Mac tonight alone.
Leave Matt tonight. Leave Peep the Frog
I'm
alone.
tired of Thailand and Singapore being able to use him.
I want
I
him
want
back.
him back here too.
I want him back in America. But
This boy needs to come back to his home country.
we
Although Mektonite is a man of the world,
need to
but
be
he's
like
been in exile for this long.
we need to be like Nixon and bring our boys back. He brought our boys back.
Tab, this is your passion in this is very inspiring. But you know what inspired me too? 5 anime questions.
All right, let's get this done.
All right,
What's the anime this week?
I got a question
Dun, dun, dun,
that is
dun,
not
dun,
about
dun.
that is about anime, but specifically anime fandoms.
Next time on.
You ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Number one, would you consider how do you feel about dubs versus subs?
I mean, I'm impartial to both. Personally, like if I had the option of, if like either or, for example, like hey, would I rather watch DBZ in dubbed or sub? For example, I'd rather watch dub because I like Sean Shammo and Chris Sabat's work. But honestly, I'll still watch like.
Actually, let me get more specific. Fan dubs or fan subs?
Oh Jesus, they're both
What is the lesser evil to you? Which one is more tolerable?
fan subs.
Fan subs?
Because when I think about fan dubs, I think about like 2005 like.
Goku, what are you doing?
I was just thinking about how low quality the microphones for like Team 4-Star were. Or even
I also,
like,
you know, what I also think about the entire period between 2007 and 2009. Or I would say maybe 2005 to 2009.
even then like
It's a good 3 to 4 year period.
sadly
where where people were bootlegging anime from that had not been translated, and they had to like rely on their friends who was taking introductional Japanese to like translate everything.
I mean
Or their one friend who'd been taking Japanese so long. Again, this is the time when weebs could shine and be of use, sort of.
I mean we're still pretty useless nowadays.
Yeah, because now the company's like never. Jimmy Carter came back and he's just like never again. And he
That
started.
was mean. That was mean. The hobos. I wasn't mean the weeaboos.
No, he came back a second time and he saw his like, you anime companies step it up because I don't want to see this shit anymore. When I watch my anime, specifically my translations of All Star, I want to see the true dubs and I don't want to see anything. Do you think my peanut crops can tolerate some screechy 16-year-old yelling into the microphone?
No, to be fair, they did do their best, but that's,
I know. I'm not. I don't want to mess with them. I do have a story about fandubs and fansubs from college, though.
Here's the thing: it is such an interesting time capsule of the fan dubs.
It really is.
It is really interesting. Sadly, you cannot go back. You cannot go and find them anymore because copyright stuff from YouTube.
Yeah.
Because that's where they were originally. I mean, I honestly wish if people made fan dubs, please send us your fan dubs. I would love to open up that time capsule of like that.
What a time to be alive.
Honestly, yeah, because it's pretty wild thinking
It
about
was the
now.
Wild West back then. Back when YouTube was still the Wild West.
Guys, as a kid, I used to go to the library with like,
50 cents in my pocket with a handful of change in my pocket and an overdue book that I rented that I checked out.
Yeah, I used to go on those computers, to get the hour-long experience, and I used to watch like a fan dub of like Naruto Shippuden episode like 67. Something we were in the tuning exams. It'd be like Datara versus Kakashi, and I'd be watching like a fan dub of it. And I think like this is
Fan
awesome.
dub or fan sub?
Fan dub.
Oh my god.
And then next to it, for some reason, they fan subbed it. But at the same time, that shit is like what I actually grew up with. I watched some kid voice Deidara trying their best to figure out what his English voice would be, while like I hear
I'm
another
Deidara.
pretty much, and then I hear like someone trying to be Kakashi, and it just be
Datara, it's me,
Kakashi.
Kakashi.
Pretty much. It is super interesting.
Sasuke, what are you doing?
About to kill you.
Naruto,
Get
out of here. It's me, Jiraiya. And me, Tsunade. Tsunade.
With my student, Sakura.
Because it's the name of the Japanese restaurant. Why are you animating this, Fred?
But anyway,
Shut up, it's Watami Sansei-san now.
But anyway, it'd be stuff like that was super fascinating to me as a kid, but thinking about it now, I'm like, this is shit. But at the same time, I still want to revisit it because that's a part of my childhood. It is nostalgic for me to watch terrible fan dubs and fan subs.
I'm going to use this fan sub versus fan dub. So you're in favor of fan...
If I had a choice, I'd rather hear the fan dub. It's hilarious.
Now,
nowadays we're taken seriously, which is fine.
Now, here's my counterpoint. Fan subs are just interesting because, oh man,
the translations were really bad.
Oh yeah.
For example,
like people, we make fun of Dwayne in and
Dwayne is an OG fan sub if you think about it.
Yeah, fan translation.
Yeah,
but like
also Part 5 was pretty infamous too.
Yeah, so I mean, imagine that applied to your favorite anime. I've had to watch Lum. If I couldn't find a Spanish Castilian Spanish dub of it on YouTube, I had to find fan subs, and oh god,
Is Lum still an anime that we have not gotten subbed in English?
No, we do not have it in English. In fact, I look for it for copies of European copies of it with the Spanish dub, with the Spanish dub, and they're available on eBay. But I have to have a special DVD player that's region free. Blu-ray players have regions.
Oh, you set the region on yours?
Yeah, it's A.
Oh damn! I want to say if you had
otherwise I would have bought it.
If you had a PlayStation console, they're region free.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought you have to just... Okay. Well,
all right,
cool.
Fun fact here. Just a side tangent. Fun fact here. Nostalgia Critic actually uses the PS3 to get the footage of his movies and whatnot because it's region free.
Nice.
So that's just a little fun fact that I noticed about
You exposed him! Oh, he'll never know. Whatever.
Oh, no. Because it's clear in the videos.
Okay.
You'll see the PlayStation 3 logo. I'm like,
oh, no!
Well, it's not a bad thing. If anything, it's actually him thinking pretty smart.
Wow. Okay.
But anyway, back to the...
All right, second question.
Mm-hmm.
In the spirit of fan dubs, how do you feel about that whole wave of abridged series that fans made for various animes? Which one was the worst one that you've ever seen, and which one is your favorite one that you've ever seen? And which one, okay, yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
I mean, my favorite one, of course, would always be Team 4 Stars version.
So you've forgotten about Yu-Gi-Oh! The abridged series?
Oh no, if anything, that's still going on pretty strong too.
Wow, really? I haven't seen it.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I fell out of it as soon as he kept. I fell out.
YouTube hates little Karibo, but he's a fighter, man.
I know, but I fell out of it as soon as
Actually, never mind. My favorite one is the JoJo one. Because honestly,
okay, Ant Fish's
JoJo abridged of the OVAs revolutionized as well.
Yeah, without him, we would not have JoJo's.
Also, at the same time, without him, he revolutionized JoJo here pretty much.
Yeah, that's how I found out about JoJo years before we even had the anime.
Also, the quality and his humor at the time of other abridged series, he was going against the grain and it worked for him.
I know, for example, Polnareff started off as a spy parody from TF2.
I mean, at the same time, Team 4 Star was also making TF2 references. If you notice, back when they made they needed a sound effect of someone yelling, they would use a TF2 character, for example, a sniper.
Yeah. No, my sexy hand. Okay, so that's for me.
I have all the holes in Juan. I can eat and drink back home.
Oh yeah, Polnareff, if you're real hot shit, I wouldn't want to meet you behind the alley of a cheese factory at night.
You're damn right. That's fucking.
You killed a monkey and an inbred man. Well, Polnareff, well, after all, because your religion is terrorism. Also, it's very early, late 2000s because of all the terrorism jokes of Abdul. But at the same time, he kind of has his jabs against him. Hey, Avdol, maybe we could have made him talk if you told me you blow yourself up. Well, why don't you go fuck a goat?
I'm also glad that I'm also happy that Amfish is now has employment I think employment with.
He's Mr. Satan.
Yeah, Jerry. That's obviously pyrotechnics. They can't flaws like the Predator or Harry Potter. Harry Potter, sir. My daughter's a big fan.
That's the voice I imagine him having. It's the voice he should have.
That's pretty close to how the dub is.
I know.
Much.
Okay, worst. All right, now what's your worst one? Because that goes double for me for JoJo Abridged.
I really hate.
Kick his ass, Jotaro.
I really hate a lot of like the current bridges. Like if like a hot anime comes out right now, there's gonna be like day one this anime comes out.
I got another good one. 50% off.
Yeah.
Octopimp's abridged version of
Free.
Of Free.
That was pretty. It was pretty good.
I love the way he treats. Okay. Oh my god! All of them. All of their like all the way the way he treats the other characters are so good. Like what's his name? The short one.
I forget it. I haven't seen Free in a while.
Yeah, no, but the short one. I like how he has like a gangster rapper voice. And there's a Breaking Bad reference with like their teacher, and the fact that the main dude, Waterboy, he has like multiple personalities in his head.
Yeah, but anyway, I honestly.
Oh wait, how about Naruto the abridged series?
That's a pretty classic one, but at the same time,
but like classic punching bag. When Team 4-Star makes fun of your anime abridged series, you know you've done fucked up.
Yeah, it's one of the classic punching bags. One, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge and like pretty much Dragon Ball Bridge are pretty much like
the gold standard.
The gold standard, especially Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge in a way.
I
like the fact that those two, instead of butting heads, they literally just like join forces a lot.
What about Diamonds and Unbreakables in Bridge? The 5 clones that aren't there like 5 different versions of that floating around?
And Saber and I are still trying to work on making our version of it. Where Rohan beat Smoke.
The key is you take the footage and you pretty much make it a new story.
That's what we try to do. That's what we're trying to do.
Wait, which character did you say that you wanted me to play?
I wanted you to be
Ghost Dad.
I was gonna have you do Jotaro.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't trust. Because Saber was gonna be Josuke. I was gonna be Rohan Big Smoke, Big Smokon.
Big Smokon. Yeah, there were a lot of bad ones. Are there any ones that you wish got like a bridge series, or which ones?
Pretty much in modern anime, if a hot new anime comes out, like pretty much in the week, like say a hot new anime comes out on like Monday night, by Saturday morning or Friday night, there's gonna be an abridged series episode 1 of that already, and it's gonna be like 15 minutes long.
You know what my next project should be? I should come back and just make a long abridged series.
Saint
Seiya abridged.
Can we still have Bowling for Soup?
Hell yeah! You kidding me?
And it'd be interesting if you did a Lum abridged series.
Oh, that'd be great.
Well, Lum is already
comedic. Look, if you don't want your plant to get blown up, you gotta touch my daughter's horns. Is this a gay thing? Maybe.
No, he's a cholo. Nah, dude, that's gay.
Nah, dude, that's gay.
But anyway, next question.
What is it? Fucking directed by David Ayer?
Yeah.
Okay.
David Ayer's Lum. David Ayer's Yurusei Yatsura.
Anyways, okay. How about? All right. Question 3. How do you feel about anime fan community gatekeeping? As in, like, you can't like this. You are not allowed. This is like only certain people are allowed to like this.
I think that's stupid because honestly, like, I mean, but
like you'll never be taken seriously if you do not let the main the common man step in to see what you guys are getting into and making them understand.
It's okay if you have pride in something you like. That's fine, guys. But just if you want people to notice you more, don't be known for being a bunch of dickheads. Be known for being a welcoming community. I mean, JoJo kind of has that. Like,
you gotta be like the church. You gotta go on planes and you gotta sit next to people. It's like, excuse me, have you heard the good news? What good news?
That's pretty much how. I mean, that's how
Kisaragi is. He goes on subway. He takes public transportation. He's like, "Excuse me, sir, have you heard the good news?" And he's got a copy
of Naruto Shippuden. Like,
that's exactly 36. What I was thinking. Sorry, Kisaragi.
No, it's okay. No, that's how. I mean, that's how it was back in the day. It's like, hey, did you see that? Did you see the show called Naruto?
You want to, sir? Would you like to take a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior Oda and spend the next decade of your life catching up with all 80 episodes of One Piece?
All 80 episodes? Are you kidding me? We're up to like 360.
Oh shit! Never mind. Yeah, I was right when I said next decade. Would you like to? Okay, how is anybody supposed to catch up to One Piece?
Wiki. You literally read what's going on with the characters up in the wiki, which will take you maybe a good like week, and then you watch the current episode. You hope you can just keep up.
So if you think if people were more welcoming and trying to, if people were like, if it were, let's say Jehovah's Witnesses of anime, you think it would be better? Or do you think if they were like Mormons with anime, they would be better?
I think if they were just more like how we used to be, like when you were a kid in the playground, it's like, oh man, did you see this show called Dragon Ball Z? No, what is it? It's a bunch of dudes like a bunch of swole.
Okay, to be fair,
buff dudes swollen.
Dragon Ball Z and all the anime we grew up with was on general television, so it wasn't like anything.
Well, even then, with the access to the internet, it's like, hey, did you see this show called JoJo? And they're like, no, and you explain like a bunch of swole dudes do a bunch of poses and beat the hell out of each other. That sounds awesome. Where can I watch it? Crunchyroll, Adult Swim. Now.
Buy your mom's credit card.
Use your mom's credit card. Watch it on Crunchyroll, or just sit through the fucking hour, a minute and a half of ads every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Or just go to
Kiss Anime.
Just go to kissanime.ru.
Are you
Yes.
Russia?
It's based in Russia, I think.
Oh God, no.
Kissanime.ru.
So if you that's kind of how I feel too. I don't like gatekeep. I mean, any community that is about
JoJo used to be very gatekeeperish.
Especially because it was so obscure. Actually, you know what it is? Like for me, I think part of because it was like languished in obscurity for so long here in like stateside, like. We pretty much like had this like little thing where it's just like we were all hipsters pretty much with it, and then it went mainstream. But now I want to say we're even bigger gatekeepers of it because it's just like you wouldn't understand. You never read Part 7. You didn't cry when Gyro died.
Pretty much, it's like what part have you read? I only watched Part 3. I've only watched up until the Part 3 anime. Come back to me when you read Part 6 or something like that, and that'd be really bad. And nowadays it's just a bunch of shit posting.
Man, Jotaro's so cool. Yeah, you won't be saying that in Part 6. What happens? He fucking dies. No, he's not. He's so badass. He's lived up to this long. He's not like his stupid grandfather, Jonathan. You take that back, boy. Jonathan was a saint.
I'll not take it back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think. It's the one thing. It's the one thing that turns me off of like fan communities. Pretty much is the gatekeeping.
I mean, even then, like, I have a lot of issues with anime communities. I think one of the worst ones, personally. This is a side tangent. I'm gonna go into for a second.
That's actually within the same question. Go ahead.
Yeah, the worst anime community, in my opinion, especially on YouTube, in my opinion, has to be the Dragon Ball community. Because you have videos where like an informative video like maybe set the programmers like. Here's why Vegeta could easily beat.
Hold on, this is worse than the JoJo video. Like.
Your thing with the JoJo guys, we only have the unholy trinity of Caleb. we only have the unholy trinity of.
Maybe not the bad guy, RPG Monger.
And no, RPG Monger doesn't even count in that.
Wow.
It's Ed Sports, Medi not the bad guy, and Caleb like AI or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the unholy trinity of the JoJo community on YouTube. I think you guys should just stick to shit posting. But anyway, and that's what Medi does. But at the same time, it's like 3 shit post video. Then he makes an unimportant video about
he always uses that same dumb mascot. Leave that mascot alone.
Make your own, like me.
Yeah.
Make 3 of them and then never use them. Marketing.
Get yourself together, man. Move to Tokyo. Buy a loft. Start a dubbing company. Get 6 roommates.
One of them at Sports.
Eat ramen with them.
Also, I'm pretty sure at Sports
start an idol pop band. Listen to Animal Collective. Maybe start a company that sells lolicon manga. Doujinshis.
I think you need to stop. But anyway, I think the Dragon Ball community is really bad because like you have good guys like maybe Geekdom 101 and Set the Programmer just making like legitimately good videos, and then you have or even Moscow Eds, and then you have
Moscow. I like him.
Literally, you got the Holy Trinity right there, and then you got these other hellish spawns of like Goku gets a new form SSJ5, and it's like.
Let me tell you why Death Battle gets Goku wrong.
Well, set the program.
Episode 5.
Literally, then set the program just debunks it in one 20-minute video, and it's pretty
Too
fair.
long.
Too long.
Too long. I'm sorry, Seth. You're a good guy, but you made a 20-minute long video where you debunked something that doesn't matter, and you just got mad.
We didn't get mad. He's set the program as a gentleman by any other means.
Hey, true gentlemen act like review bra. You know how angry review bra get? You know the angriest I've ever seen report of the week get? Not very.
But anyway, you have like pretty much people using DeviantArt like thumbnails, like here's Goku's new SSJ5 thing. It's like, wait a minute.
Here's a sexy sexy fake screen cap of Kefla, and I'm gonna entice you to clicking on me.
Hey, just like Great Player Drives, except his video. By the way,
he delivers. Plague Gripes delivers.
Yeah, you won't watch a 20-minute episode, 20-minute video of a guy debunking Goku versus Super.
Okay,
you'll watch Player Gripes' video about why Japan hates
That's
TN.
Important because TN is important.
And you'll also watch this video about him debunking why Kefla and why KO and Khalifa suck.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet, and I probably won't. TN is more important.
TN's always important.
TN is 10 times... Okay, he managed to keep a semi-perfect Cell down. I want to see any of you motherfuckers step up to semi-perfect Cell and keep him down as much as TN. In real life, IRL, fight me IRL.
Android 16 couldn't do it. Then you had TN at his swollest, mind you. I miss shirtless TN.
He had some pretty good nips, actually.
Dude, he was
Toriyama knows how to draw some good nips.
His shoulders are huge. One of my favorite jokes
One thing I love about Toriyama is the way he draws muscles when they get super swole. It's just like, Jesus Christ, Toriyama, there's no movement there anymore. And they acknowledge it when you see Trunks go swole Super Saiyan.
Literally the whole thing, like, literally Goku's breaking it down, like, if the more swole you get, yeah, you're stronger, but you cannot move.
You fool, that's not how muscles work. And I'm an idiot. I didn't go to college at all. I'm a hillbilly who beats his wife.
This orange hillbilly that confirmed to beat his wife and is now sending in his own son to fight a bug man.
Okay. Move on to question 4.
All
yeah,
right.
communities kind of suck. There's a few good ones out there, but for the most part, they're all terrible. You're all terrible, and I hate you all.
It's like there's a big pile of dookie, and then sometimes you'll find
gold nugget.
Then sometimes you'll find the quarter the dog accidentally the dog accidentally swallowed. And then that quarter is set the programmer or something.
Okay, number 4. Which anime do you wish had a fandom?
What anime do I wish had a fandom?
Like, which anime do you wish, like, oh god, why wasn't this more popular? Why doesn't this have a devoted fandom around it? Why didn't this take off?
That's super hard to...
Why couldn't there have been a fandom till I convinced adult children to make a season 2 of this show instead of Big O, which was second season was fine, but the first season is a masterpiece.
Also, who the hell is asking for Pickles the Dog season 3 on Adult Swim?
No one is over.
That show is fucking ugly. It's animated poorly. I get that that's the whole joke, but at the same time, it's a fucking ugly show.
Compare that to 12-Ounce Mouse, which was amazing.
Which is to me a genius. 12-Ounce Mouse is to me a genius.
Not drunk enough.
But then you have this Pickles the Dog nonsense. It's like, oh, this dog is satanic, and I'm a crazy old man, and then watch all this disturbing imagery. Mr. Pickles. And all the characters are fucking ugly.
Are they asking for more Mike Tyson mysteries?
Where's that? I want more Mike Tyson literally sitting in a recording studio.
We gotta talk to the pigeon.
I love that show.
Alright, no, but seriously, what anime do you wish would have gotten popular instead of just been this little thing that you discovered when it's like, oh.
To be fair,
or are you one of those guys no one could touch Kitty. He's mine.
No, to be fair, I really wanted. I gotta talk about BlazBlue now. I never thought I'd reach this low on this podcast, but the BlazBlue anime came out. It was really just kind of rough. It was rough around the edges. Yeah. The Blu-ray release helped it out, but of course that's what Blu-ray's trying to do. Anyway, when I saw it was getting anime, I felt like finally some more people can play this stupid fucking game. Finally, Because I'm not gonna lie, the even then the small anime fighting game community for the game is pretty dang small compared to like the Guilty Gear community or something.
Which is still a thing, for God's sakes. How?
Guilty Gear?
Yeah.
It's a legacy thing.
I know it's a legacy, but you know what else is a legacy? Fucking Samurai Shodown. Where's my fan community?
Oh, it doesn't get updated. Like for example, a game like Guilty Gear will get updated and it will show up in Evo, and that's fine.
I want.
Hey, KOF 14 is getting a Hydern.
Papa's back.
Yeah.
The person I consider my real father. Look, man, my dad was never home, so I relied on my self-insert fan fiction of having Ralph, Leona, Clark as my older siblings, and then hired him as my dad, who encouraged me and told me I could do anything, but here, learn these cool moves. Also, someday, son, you'll get this cool hat and eye patch, too.
Dude, that fool jumps around and just slices your neck.
I love him.
He's so cool.
is stupidly overpowered. Also hard to play. It's funny, like the computer, like when you play against him on the CPU, it makes it look easy. Then you get him in your hand, just like, holy shit.
He's a weird charge character, yeah.
Yeah, holy shit, not only is he a weird charge character, but like he makes Leona play like fucking Iori.
Yeah. But anyway, other than that...
well, that's the same thing when you play as Clark. Because he's pretty like...
Clark is pretty much like Ralph, but let's give him more grapple moves, which is what he did. Because remember, Clark and Ralph in like 94 used to be like literally clones of each other.
They were Shotos.
Yeah.
Of each other. Grappling Shotos.
Which is super weird.
I kind of I missed that flurry, that like machine gun punch attack that Clark used to have. They used to do a fucking dragon punch to like pull off. Instead, now I have Nippon
stretch.
Yeah.
God.
Nippon stretch.
The man catches you and then like.
Ooh. Oh yeah, the Frankensteiner. Oh, that's a good move. It's because he ripped it off of fucking Scott Steiner's signature move, the Frankensteiner.
Yeah. I mean, that whole team at Kari is pretty cool.
I love the Kari Warriors.
Ralph is just like... I love the fact that Ralph will literally grab a grenade to do his charge punch and punches you with a live grenade. And it hurts you, not him. He's also, so like swole.
One of his intros, back when he used to wear acid wash jeans, was that he didn't have his bandana on. He was drinking a bottle of beer. He finishes his beer, puts his bandana on, and is like, ah!
God, he's so cool.
Anyway, so
I just wish that the BlazBlue anime kicked the BlazBlue into a much more thing. But honestly, it was just kind of made fun of because BlazBlue's story, I realize, is too anime for its own good.
I'm on the fence between I wish
Yurusei Yatsura.
Fuck yeah! Are you kidding me? I mean, I'm pretty sure it has like its
small following.
It's small following, but I wish it had like a bigger one, enough for it to get a local release. Or I'm on the fence between that or Blue Serpent number 6, which is like a pretty big classic, and anybody who's my age who watched it on Toonami as a young pre-adolescent boy and that had confusing feelings about that fish woman would know.
It's okay, Shiba Water's out now, so we can have feelings about fish people.
Hold on. You know the other one I wish I wish would have like. You know the other one I wish would have like a huge following. Tenchi Muyo.
Well, kind of.
Tenchi Muyo got weird because it starts off at his house in the mountains, and then every teenage boy's dream is a bunch of girls show up and they just hang out in the hot spring all day while they chase after you and fight over you, and then it goes into space, and then there's a whole new continuity established where it's back in the fucking mountains again, and some new character from the city shows up. What the fuck is this show? Also, Washu is my waifu.
That's fair.
The pink-haired one. I love Washu. She is 100% my favorite. Also, Ryo-Oki, the little bear cat, the little rabbit cat thing, turned to a spaceship.
I'm trying to think of another. I don't know. For me, it's just.
I almost wish Milk-chan had a following because then I could say that I did not dream that up one night.
Milk-chan?
Super Milk-chan.
Oh yeah. Everybody likes Milk-chan though. It's
you bastard! Also, like, the Japanese version's a whole lot better than the English dub. Even though the English dub is a gag dub on purpose.
You know what? It's like Shin-chan.
Yeah. Oh, God. I wish Shin-chan took off a little bit more in the U.S.
No, that I love how the English
Oh,
stuff.
it's the Bastard Rangers.
You want to talk about real abridged series? You want to talk about televised abridged series? Literally, Crayon Shin-Chan here in the U.S. was a televised abridged series.
I think that made a little, like, you got a little hint of that with Super Milk Chan, which is roughly the same show.
No, but I just wish, like, I don't know. In real talk, I wish Blaze Blue kicked off more as an anime,
Yeah.
but everybody just fucking
Yeah.
didn't care.
All right, last question. What could you do to improve the anime community?
I feel like right now
If you could,
right now I'm a voice actor in a panel in SAC anime at like any anime convention, like the nerdy guy wearing a shirt who's too small for him. His hair is kind of like in this weird bowl cut. Oh wait, I'm not myself. Oh no.
your hair's not a bowl cut anymore.
No.
No, if you could, like, what could you do to improve?
He's wearing cargo shorts. His shirt's white, and like you kind of see his fupa sticking out a little bit.
Yeah.
But like he's like, what can you do to improve the anime community here in the U.S.? I'm like, dude, I'm just a voice actor. What do you want me to do?
Now, if you could run for president of anime community, what would your first new things be? How would you improve United States of anime?
First of all,
I would end the civil war between Naruto fans and One Piece fans.
No, first of all, I'll ban any mention of Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Thank God. We need to put that in the garbage pail.
No more. Look at the 90s aesthetic on it. No more of that nonsense. If you're gonna talk about Neon Genesis Evangelion, we're talking about the movies, all right?
But congratulations.
Okay, we can keep talking about that. Second affair. Quit criticizing episode 3 and 4 of Gurren Lagann.
Okay.
Third affair.
Hayao Miyazaki's movies do not count as anime.
Yeah, they are sophisticated animated films.
Like Disney.
Yeah.
Okay, if Miyazaki's anime, then Disney's anime.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
I mean, Lilo and Stitch did get an anime. Which is really weird.
Oh, that's right. I've seen it. Never
Anyway,
mind. I don't know why I'm barfing.
Fourth Amendment. Let's stop this whole shonen war. We need to unite everybody. It's okay.
We need to build up our homeboy Bobobo and give him a proper fan base.
It's okay if you want to be. It's okay if you want to be a Saiyan pirate ninja from the Cloud Village who has a Sharingan because he bought Sasuke for it.
No. I'm sorry. Cold Steel the ninja needs to go back in garbage land.
But he's a Saiyan.
No, I'm sorry. You know who can defeat him? My dad and Kevin from gym class, who showed everybody his DeviantArt.
Yeah, those characters.
My dad would show up, wedgie him, and take off his Jinko jeans.
See, Amendment 5, nerf Kevin from gym class. See, Amendment 6, nerf that guy's dad. Actually, no, buff him.
Buff that guy's dad.
Third Amendment, no more of walking around in those like robes, in those Akatsuki robes from Naruto in public malls. You're creeping everybody out. You're creeping me out.
Okay. But I'm 100% backing what you said right now because I've seen it too much at anime conventions and in public life, and it's.
Here's the thing: anime conventions, it's okay because everybody's a weirdo now. But you're in a public mall and you're in your home.
Look, wearing an Akatsuki robe outside of an anime convention is wrong. Look, wearing a Naruto headband is wrong outside of a convention center is wrong.
What if it's a 9-year-old kid?
That's fine. If he's wearing Akatsuki robes, he's not at that level unless he's a prodigy, and I need proof. I need to see how good this kid is before I can make him a full-time Akatsuki outside of an anime convention.
Akatsuki? That's... Anyway, if you and your home...
Conan cucked Pain, didn't she? No.
Okay. I mean, Obito cut Conan.
Oh God, no!
Well,
I don't want to talk about this. Move on.
No. I mean, like cut as in like literally Conan thought like she murdered Obito, and then Obito's like, nah, you thought. Literally, because the Itachi have this, because the Uchiha have this broken ability with their eyes. Where like, hey. If you're in a near-death experience, you can literally have a do-over button, and your eye goes blind, but you literally have a do-over button.
So he activated his dead ringer.
He activated his dead ringer, and then literally just nothing personnel Conan.
God damn it! Okay.
His grandpa's eyes.
God damn it.
When your grandpa gives some redhead his god eyes, and then you try to steal it back by tricking him, but then in reality Naruto taught no jutsu's him, and he dies.
Okay. Is there any, as your final act as
Hatsune Miku's your queen.
as anime president, is there any article of anime clothing that you would allow? Like, I know you're banning Akatsuki robe, which is I'm behind, but
Akatsuki robe in public. That is
okay. What about if people start wearing straw hats in public?
That's fine.
Bringing the straw. Is that going to be your? What would be your article of anime clothing that you would wear to show that you're anime president? Don't say the fucking sunglasses from Gurren Lagann.
No, I was gonna say like I'll get Goku's D or something.
As anime president.
I'll get Goku's D or something, and all my bodyguards will be wearing like Vegeta's.
Wait, can't you just wear the Nappa's outfit, black trunks and all, black underwear?
Yeah, I'll just wear Nappa's.
Nappa's outfit after his armor gets blown off.
All right, a live action DBZ film, but based on the Saiyan arc, but Nappa is played by The Rock.
I don't want to see The Rock die.
But Nappa wrecks everybody.
Okay.
All right.
Only if Ryan Gosling can be Vegeta.
Deal. all right. It could be Goku. It was pretty okay. Channing Tatum's Goku.
Oh no, it works.
Channing Tatum's Goku.
Checks out.
Channing Tatum's Goku. Rock is Nappa. Raditz can be like
Vin Diesel as Piccolo.
Yes. Who'd be Gohan? What kid actor can be Gohan?
Yeah, we'll find them.
We'll CGI Junie from Spike the Street.
No, just Junie. What's he do? No, Junie can be Chaozu.
Yeah.
Chaozu!
Who'd be Tien? Jason Statham. As Tien.
Oh god, it works.
But who'd be Krillin?
Who's short and bald?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Black Krillin.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's a bit more of
colorblind casting.
It'll be
as long as it doesn't turn into Dragon Ball Evolution. God damn it.
No. This honestly.
We'll talk about that.
No, we'll talk about it soon. But anyway, my last amendment, other than the fact that we just gave Hollywood a good idea for a DBZ film based on the Saiyan arc.
Thanks, you're welcome, Hollywood. We just keep improving Dragon Ball every time.
Yeah. Last amendment, you have to eat Domino's pizza every day, and Hatsune Miku's your queen because hey, Hatsune the only
national dish of the United States of anime, the USA, is
Domino's pizza.
Yeah. What's on the flag? Hatsune Miku.
Yeah. Because you know what? The only man that can claim Hatsune Miku is
how did you solve the
how do I solve the waifu crisis?
You ended those Shonen Wars. You united the 13 colonies of the Shonen Wars. How do you solve the waifu wars?
I declare that every waifu is queen. Respect women. And if you cannot respect women, then you're going to be publicly executed. I don't care. You'll be shamed. You're going to expose all your kinks.
Just like Kira. But what if, sir? But what if my waifu is the female lead of Furikuri?
That's fine.
What if my waifu is what's a really despicable character from
Did you hear about Aramonda Sensei?
Oh yeah.
Like,
no. Oh, I got it. What if my waifu is Rei?
All out, I guess.
The anime, non-movies.
God's done. That's it. Get this man.
I won't hesitate.
Get this man out of here.
Well, sir, please, you promise all waifus are queen. I said
no Neon Genesis Evangelion.
All right, fine.
You either say the movie version or you change the Yoko from Gurren Lagann.
No, my waifu is stocking from Penny and Stocking. So
that's okay.
Not kidding. My waifu's love. My heart belongs to one person.
I thought you said it was. You keep changing your waifus. Why can't you be consistent?
With first you say Tenchi Muyo, it's Washu. Okay.
First you say it's Launch.
Launch isn't my waifu. I appreciate her as a strong, independent woman who no man can keep.
Then in another episode you said it was Princess Peach.
That is my video game waifu.
What's your all-time waifu?
My girlfriend sitting in the same room as us.
Two-dimensional.
My girlfriend sitting... No. It's a hard question. Probably a lot.
That's that's pretty fair. Not a lot of claim on that land, so.
Yeah, I mean, fuck boy won't claim her. Give her a real man. I'm flexing right now, ladies and gentlemen. Ugh. This sound of flexing right here.
But anyway,
Yeah,
with my amendments, I've given Hollywood a new Dragon Ball concept idea for a movie. I've eliminated I've eliminated the Twitter sad boys because they can no longer bank off of 90s NGE.
Got it.
I've ended the Shonen Wars and the Waifu Wars single-handedly. And I've banned all Akatsuki robes in malls to quit terrifying children.
Nobody cares about your dumb bathrobes, man.
What if that you're gonna scare that kid who's watching Naruto, man?
Hey kid, wanna see some cool ninja weapons? I forgot to put on my underwear. Sorry, kid.
Literally, there's like sometimes I love seeing the images of like these like. There's this image of like a bunch of black dudes in the Akatsuki robes, just like literally like as they say, bulling around a mall. I'm like, what kid are you trying to terrify? It's like when you see bronies stalking outside of like Build-A-Bears. But what happens if they collide? The Akatsuki
Okay, if it's those same black Akatsuki, then those bronies have no chance.
But what if it's a bunch of nerdy guys?
Because no group of anime fans are as hardened as like non-white anime fans, like non-white, non-Asian anime fans. Like all like anime fans who are either black or Latino have had it harder.
Hey, Michael B. Jordan on Twitter recently just said like Naruto and Goku are his real ones. I can respect that.
Yeah, man.
Honestly,
also Xavier Woods of New Day.
Yeah.
The fact that he and New Day came out dressed in the Saiyan armor out of a box of Bootios.
There's this swole YouTuber called Jatsblade where his like he based his current like swole body based on like the swole fit of Saitama, but his real goal is like Goku, but like maybe like I think he said like Boo Saga Goku, where he's kind of like because Cell Saga Goku and like all the other characters like were like giant beef monsters. But in Cell Saga, but Boo Saga, they kind of like, they
tone it down.
They toned it down, thankfully, because like, I'm not gonna lie, Cell Saga like Goku's huge.
He's cut.
Dude, like grade 3 like Super Saiyan Trunks with the giant like muscles. That's huge.
That's when he realized he went too far. Yeah. Now I realize we've gone too far, Tav.
All right, that's enough.
All right. Tune in next time where we will talk about... What are we talking about next time? Mr. President of Anime that I just elected. How do you feel about fake anime news?
That'll be the next topic.
Oh, shit.
Put in the DBZ American one like dun 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 dun.